Hello and welcome to this edition of Y-PAC's CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. The 2015 session of the Washington State Legislature turned out to be one of the longest on record. But after a regular session and 3 special sessions, lawmakers were able to pass an operating budget, a capital budget, and a significant transportation package that will result in the investment of more than $16 billion in transportation infrastructure over the next 16 years. Among the multiple projects included in the package are a few key road improvements in the immediate Yakima area. About $34 million will be spent to build new on- and off-ramps that will ultimately serve to provide better access to the former Boise Cascade Mill site and the planned east-west corridor that will link Yakima with Terrace Heights and West Valley. Another $64 million will pay for the expansion of Interstate 82 to 3 lanes in each direction between Highway 12 and Nob Hill Boulevard. The expansion of the freeway is needed based on increasing traffic volumes. The transportation package adopted by the legislature also includes $2 million for the westerly extension of the Yakima Greenway, $2 million for improvements to the Cowiche Canyon Trail, and $2 million to purchase new buses for Yakima Transit. The money that will be used to pay for the transportation package will be generated by an 11.9% gas tax that will be imposed over the next 2 years. Almost as soon as he became the chief of the Yakima Police Department about 4 years ago, Dominic Rizzi began planning to be replaced. He launched a process to ensure that the department would be creating its own future leaders. In early July, the results of that succession planning effort were on full display as 7 YPD veterans were promoted. Gary Jones and Jay Seeley, both of whom joined the YPD in 1986, were promoted from lieutenant to captain. Linda Watts, who's been with the department since 1988, and Sean Boyle, who's been both a corrections officer and a police officer with the YPD, were promoted from sergeant to lieutenant. And Jim Moore, a 13-year YPD veteran, Tori Adams, who became a YPD officer in 2005, and Joe Decio, who joined the department in 2006, were promoted from officer to sergeant. The 7 promotions that became effective in early July are just a few of the many that have taken place over the last few years as part of Chief Rizzi's succession plan. Well, efforts to improve Randall Park got a big boost recently, and the City of Yakima is looking to the future of Lions Pool. With those stories, here's CityCast's Ken Crockett.
Thank you, Randy. The $500,000 state grant, along with local donations and matching funds, will result in more than $1 million being available to address several significant issues at Randall Park. The money will be used for construction of a new restroom, rebuilding worn-out pathways, fixing parking lots, and a variety of other improvements, such as new signage and fencing. The work is in addition to improvements made this year by local service clubs and other volunteer organizations, which include new playground equipment, a new wildlife observation deck, funding for a walking trail bridge, and fish and wildlife habitat improvements along White Hollow Creek. Randall Park is Yakima's second most popular park and is located south of Nob Hill Boulevard between 44th and 48th Avenues. A new study says that Yakima needs to spend $1.3 million over the next decade to keep Lions Pool running. The 43-year-old pool is showing its age, and one of the most urgent needs is for a new water filtration system. The consultant's report also recommends a variety of safety improvements, which includes removing the high-rise diving board because the pool is too shallow to meet current code requirements. Lions Pool will be closed for 3 weeks beginning August 3rd for routine maintenance work. Back to you, Randy.
Thanks, Ken. When we come back, CityCast Sean Davido will get you up to date with all the summertime activities going on in downtown Yakima. You're watching Y-PAC's CityCast. The number of events and activities going on in downtown Yakima have continued to grow over the last few years. This summer is no exception. To tell you more, here's CityCast's Sean Davido.
Thanks, Randy. Downtown Yakima has become the place to be on weekends and certain evenings, with a buzz of new activities and bringing some old traditions back in Yakima. I'm here on the corner of 3rd Street and Yakima Avenue, where every Sunday, traffic stops and the Yakima Farmers Market takes over the entire block. Local farmers and vendors bring fresh produce and more for visitors looking for a piece of the valley, or for local residents looking for the best produce in the world grown right here in our own backyards. The Yakima Farmers Market runs until mid-October, so be sure to make your way down here and support local farmers and businesses and have some fun at the same time. Along with the popular Farmers Market on Sunday, every Thursday, the Downtown Summer Night Concert Series powered by Chinook Fest shuts down 4th Street for the best block party in Central Washington. This is the 3rd year for the concert series, and every year just keeps getting better. With great local beers on tap in the beer garden and fun family activities, great food, and top-notch music for all, the Downtown Summer Nights Concert Series are still free for everyone, thanks to partnerships with Town Square Media and all of the event sponsors and vendors. Another old tradition that has been renewed and is bringing people back to downtown Yakima is the return of Cruising the Ave as part of the second Saturday events in downtown. Now, Cruising the Ave is much different than it was years ago when we were teenagers. Now it has become a place to show off your cool ride or just sit back and watch them cruise by. During the next second Saturday on August 8th, events and activities will be going on all day long with La Casa Hogar's Community Fiesta and a family hour at the Downtown Yakima Regional Library. Following that, later in the afternoon, the Yakima Fire Department will be at Performance Park cooling off residents with the fire hoses. And then, cruise the Ave from 6 to 10 p.m. Now, a little interesting fact in August, First Friday activities in downtown will be the day before Second Saturday activities. So throw in a cool Thursday night concert and it will be a whole summer weekend of fun and great Yakima sun here in downtown for all to enjoy. So Randy, make your way down here and back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Sean, and thank you too for joining us for this edition of Y-PAC's CityCast. The City of Yakima provides a variety of different ways for you to stay in touch with policies, programs, events, and activities in our area. The City of Yakima website offers access to information ranging from documents and calendars to videos and news releases at yakimawa.gov. Search for Official City of Yakima Facebook on Facebook, like the city's page, and then regularly receive updates on important information. The official City of Yakima Twitter feed is also a great way to have more quick headlines with links to expansive information sent directly to your mobile device. Stay up to date by visiting the City of Yakima website, find us on Facebook, or follow the city on Twitter. We'll see you on the next edition of Y-PAC's CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. Take care.
For more information on Y-PAC CityCast, call 575-6092.